What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first Cali Reseller Luis podcast for 2023. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Cali Reseller Luis. And the name of this episode is called Reselling in 2023. A lot of people are asking, what are your goals? What are your accomplishments? What are you trying to look forward to this new year? A lot of people are asking me, Luis, what are your thoughts on reselling? For me, my thoughts on reselling are still the same. Yeah, we finished off 2020 really, really strong the way I wanted to do it. So we're going to continue rocking it in 2023. People ask, what tips can you share or help the newbies or the even some people that have been doing it for a while that just need a little refresher with reselling? My main thing with reselling is list, list, list. I know people say, oh, I don't like listing. It takes a lot of time. Sure, it does. I agree with you. But it's better if you do list like that. You get yourself, you know, putting stuff up. You get into that habit of listing. Even if you just do 10 listings a day to start off, even five, that's five less things you got to worry about. So for 2023, let's stay focused. Let's stay on track. Let's keep listing, keep doing what we got to do. And we're going to rock it. Like I said, just because we worked hard on fourth quarter, which December, November, December, so now January we get to kick back. When you're doing this full time, you don't have that luxury to just kick back and just, oh, I'm my own boss, so I'll list what I want. You always got to remember you're gonna get what you put in. If you don't put in the work, you're not gonna get the results. So always remember that. Some people say, "Oh man, I have so much stuff in my house. I have a big, huge death pile." Okay, if you have a death pile, s- you know, give yourself a break from sourcing, get on the grind and get listing. People say, well, it's kind of boring, it takes too long. Yeah, you could put any excuse in front of you not to list, but what good is it going to do for you to have a big death pile of money or inventory just sitting there where you could just actually be listing and actually put up and be making some profit on it? You know what I mean? You gotta see it this, you gotta list it, sell it, and then repeat. Don't think like, okay, I already listed five things, I'm good for the week. Okay. I always get this a lot. People ask me, well, why don't I have any sales? Why don't I sell anything? I've been putting stuff up. And the first thing I ask people is, how many stuff have you listed? Some people say, I've listed five things. Oh, yeah? When did you list the five things? 3 weeks ago. There you go. You just asked yourself a question and you just answer yourself the same question you just asked. If you're not putting in the work, you're not being consistent, then you're not going to get the results. There is no downtime for resellers. Yeah, some of us resellers or some of the other resellers that have a lot of revenue coming in or income, yeah, could have that luxury to take vacations or go on, do what you ever got to do. But they're always making sure their business is running, making sure that the train is going, making sure they're listing, they're still making sales. I always tell people, take the pictures, put the stuff aside, do drafts, whatever is easier for you. Some people like to take pictures first, other people like to do drafts first. And I'm going to explain to you why. When you do your drafts on eBay, you could always come back to them, add the pictures, kind of review your listing, and then post it. Like that, you already have all your information that you have put for that item, and you're ready to go. Mercari is the same thing. You could do your draft or do your listing, take pictures, add it onto your thing, and send it off. You know what I mean? So, like I said, you can make a million excuses of to what you're not listing, but come on. I know everybody likes to chill. Well, it's the weekend. Like, let's get loose. Let's go out, which is fine. But you also gotta be business minded and say, okay, you know what? I gotta sit down. I gotta get this going. You gotta run it like a business. You can't run it as a hobby. You know how many times people always say, "Oh, that's such a cute hobby." Reselling is not a hobby. It's a stream of income that's coming in, and if you treat it as a business, it will pay you as a business. People don't understand that concept. I told this lots of times to different people, and some people do get it, and then they'll reach out and say, "Thank you, Luis, for sharing that." And definitely made an impact, made a difference on my sales. I'm starting to get some more sales now because I'm listing. Okay, that's great. But now that you're getting started and getting your feet wet, now the part is to stay consistent. Like I said, holidays are here. We went through the holidays. We just had the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday yesterday, Monday. Okay. I know a lot of people were off of work. They were hanging out, watching Netflix or do whatever. Especially here in California, it was raining. So it's been cold. A lot of people were indoors. Not me. I was out there dropping out stuff at UPS, packing, listing, promoting stuff, getting stuff up, getting stuff out. You know, that's what separates us, a lot of people, from, okay, I'm only making $20 a month on eBay to I'm making $2,000 a month on eBay or even more. Because if you're putting in the work, you're going to get the results. There's a lot of great resellers out there that are crushing it. I mean, for example, Miss Taffy, great friend of mine. She's based out of here, out of California. I've had the privilege of actually sourcing and meeting her in person, and let me tell you, her mentality is, okay. How you doing, Luis? Nice to meet you. Boom, let's get down to business. And that's the way it's got to be with reselling. You just got to stay focused. You got to do what you got to do. Get out there, find the items, list it, and sell them, and let's keep it moving. Just like I say, a perfect example. I always like to give credit where credit is due, and of course, she's one of the persons that I admire for her hustle. She does get out there and she does hustle. She does a thing. So definitely shout out to Miss Taffy. If you guys haven't checked out her channel, check her out on YouTube. It's MSTAFFY, Miss Taffy. So definitely check her out. And like I said, put in the work. If you're not sure about something, you're having issues with something, reach out to us. Reach out to me. I have a lot of people always reaching out to me for different stuff. Sometimes they need help identifying some items, which I always love to help people identify stuff that they can't find. And sometimes you'll be surprised what you find. So definitely don't cut yourself short and think, okay, I don't know what this is. I can't find information on this, and just get stuck on that product. Okay. You can't find information on that product, put it aside. Move on to the next one. Keep going, keep going. You get stuck with another product. Okay, let's add this one to the other one and let's keep it going. Start off your listings, like I said. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. Do 5, 10 listings a day just to get yourself started. And then once you do it again the next day, the next day, the next day, in 5 days, that's 50 listings. You do 10 a day. So think about it. That's 10 a day just to get started. Now imagine you're listing 20 a day. 5 days, that's going to be 100 listings. So you kind of see my point when I'm talking about that. You're going to get whatever you put in. So, and this is just the way it is. This is the life of a reseller. We just got to get going, got to keep it pushing, and definitely don't settle for less. That's always been my thing. If you're in a situation right now where you're like, man, I'm in this hole, I'm trying to dig myself out, and I can't find a solution. You know, don't sit in the couch all day, watch Netflix, and cross your arms and be hoping someone's gonna come in and say, "Here's the money." No, get up, make it happen. We make stuff happen. You got to make it happen. You got to make it happen. You got to get out there. You got to say, "All right, cool. I need to do this." Boom. You need it. You need perfect example. Okay, you need to save up money to pay your rent. Hey, you get to sit home all month with your arms crossed, watching Netflix all day on your couch or playing video games. And then when the rent's due, what are you going to tell your landlord? Oh, sorry, I don't have your money because I was chilling all month just playing video games and watching Netflix. Come on, it doesn't work that way. You got to get out there. You got to hustle. You got to take care of responsibilities. You got to step it up. So you just got to keep that mindset where it's not just, I'll take care of it later. Or, I'm my own boss. I'll do it next week. Because that's how it is. It gets like that sometimes because you get so comfortable where you're like, okay, I could snack off a week. You know what I mean? Trust me, a lot of us think that way. A lot of us sometimes think, okay, I need to take myself a little break from this, which is fine. I'm not saying it's not okay. But it's like make sure you leave yourself and leave everything ready. So when you do take that time off, at least you have a couple of drafts where you could just list your drafts. Even if you do 3 or 4 listings a day or 5 listings a day, just to kind of keep your store going, whether it's on eBay or Macari. A lot of another platform that I've been doing wonderful in has been OfferUp. OfferUp's been man, that's been butter for me like all day, man. I've been selling stuff left and right. The heavier, bulkier stuff, OfferUp shit. It gets out of here quick. And like I said, don't ever limit yourself just to a certain niche. I know a lot of people say stick to your niche of what you know. Yeah, that's a great way to begin. Stick to your niche. But you also got to make sure you kind of expand your knowledge on reselling where you're going to know a little bit more of certain items where you'll be like, okay, I'm comfortable selling this now. And now I got this under my belt and now this and this and this. So it gives you different avenues for you to resell items that you know a little bit about. And if you don't know, educate yourself. If you know somebody that does sell that, 9 out of 10 times they will help you out, or they'll send you, they'll point you in the right direction where to get the information as well. So definitely keep that in mind. Don't don't cut yourself short. Always ask. I always get, like I said, a lot of people ask me different questions about different stuff that I know about. And like I said, I always love sharing that information with everybody, especially when they're trying to figure out something and they're kind of lost, or they just don't know what direction to go in. So definitely always keep that in mind. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna start doing my podcast here on YouTube as well, and then these will also be uploaded on Spotify as well. So definitely check me out there, and also on Anchor FM. We'll be definitely posting these up. So definitely you guys get a better idea. You guys can actually see a picture to a voice now. So for all of you guys that came over from Spotify, welcome to my YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys following me over there as well. You guys will still be able to catch these podcasts on Spotify as well. If you don't have a chance to watch me on YouTube, you could always go ahead and check me out on Spotify. Listen to me while you're on the road, you're at the gym, you're outsourcing, you're listening, you just want to listen to something. Hey, throw me on. Like I said, I was here to talk about some stuff, speak some knowledge, and we keep it real right here. So yeah, guys, like I said, and always remember, don't compare yourself to another reseller as well. That's one thing that I always hear a lot. Well, this guy's doing this much, well, that person's doing that much. Yeah, you know what? It's good. I'm happy for my fellow resellers that are killing it. Like I said, much props and much love. There's a lot of them out there that are doing really well. And like I said, the difference between these resellers and other ones, they're killing it and they're doing that because they're putting in the work. You got to remember that. They're putting the footwork, they're putting the groundwork, so they're getting this stuff going. So that's the difference. They're out there getting up every day, staying up late listing, taking pictures, doing what you got to do, and pushing on inventory out. So definitely, like I said, some people ask me, well, I don't have that much capital to start off with. You don't need that much capital. Resell stuff that you have in your own home, in your closet, in your basement. I'm sure you'll find something you could resell. Me, I always look in my garage or in my closets every couple of months, and I'll find something that I don't need anymore, and I'll list it and I'll sell it. So there is, the way I see it, there shouldn't be an excuse why you shouldn't get started. You just need that motivation, and if I'm your motivation, get up, put in work. Let's do it. We're just starting January 2023, so this is the right opportunity for you to get up, get off your ass, get off the couch, put those video games away, turn off that Netflix, man. I know there's a lot of great shows on Netflix. I'll catch Netflix from time to time, but you got to make sure you focus on what's the task at hand. You really serious about building up your reselling business? Well, this is your wake up call. Holidays are over. Time that, like I said, it's just like everyone is trying to, their New Year's resolution with, some people want to get healthy and lose weight. Other people want to get a new job. They want to buy a new car. Let this be your New Year's resolution and saying, okay, this is the year I'm going to kick start my reselling business. I'm going to put it in full speed ahead. Let's do it. Let's not just, you know, imagine and think about it, but actually do it. Because anybody could just sit here and think, oh, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that. But by you just thinking about it and not showing the actions, it's no point because it's just an idea in your head and you're not really putting in the work. So definitely, if you're going to put the idea in play in your mind, then put it in play. Let's get it going. You know, Yard sales are going to start coming back. Flea markets are going to start kicking again. Man, we've been having a lot of rain here in California. The rain has finally stopped. So I'm ready to hit up those flea markets, ready to hit up the garage sales, the yard sales. I mean, come on. The possibilities are endless on sourcing. So, but like I said, too, make sure you also list. Don't just fill up your garage full of inventory and just let it sit there for months and you don't do anything with it because that's just money that you're sitting on. That's profits you could be making. So remember, you buy, you list, and then you do it all over again. Once you get that pile listed, you get that some of that stuff sold. Okay, time to go buy some more inventory. That's just how we do it. That's how it goes. So definitely keep that in mind. If you guys like these kind of episodes, like I said, I'll be expanding my podcast. I'll be having some guests joining me as well. We'll be talking about some reselling. We'll be sharing some tips and just a little bit of everything, guys. So like I said, if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to reach out to me at Cali Reseller Luis on Instagram. Like I said, I'm all up here. eBay offer, Macari, whatnot. Like I said, I haven't done whatnot in a little bit, but I will be returning to whatnot soon. So definitely keep posted for that. And like I said, shoot me any questions at Cali Reseller Luis at gmail.com or hit up my Instagram. My Instagram's always always active. When I'm talking about always active, I'm talking about 30 plus messages a day, maybe even more. So definitely checking me out. And appreciate you guys watching. And if you guys are listening to this on Spotify, thank you guys for tuning in. So let's get this 2023 started. Let's get it cracking. Like I said, I've been working, I've been doing my thing. And like I said, see the picture right there? Bam. Look at how big my face was there. Look at how my face is now. People are saying, damn, Luis, you lost a lot of weight. And yeah, we're continuing to go on our journey. We're still doing it. We're still kicking. We're still going to do it. So if I can do it, you can do it. So, all right, guys. So I will see you guys on the next one. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the like button for me as well. Make sure you leave any comments on anything else you guys want me to talk about, anything you guys want to see or talk about, or like you want me to, anything. Let me know your thoughts on this episode of this podcast. And like I said, we'll keep it cooking. We'll keep it going. So until next time, guys, peace, love, and chicken grease. See you guys later.